Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison Architect plus Alpha 19 episode 2. In the previous episode we planned this, which is our nice Prison Architect type town thing, which has been universally well received by pretty much everybody. Thank you very much for all of your kind comments. I'm really excited for this one, really am. And there's a fair amount of changes to make in this episode before we actually start construction, so let's go ahead and do that. This is the random hospital thing. What we're going to do is basically just cancel it. We're not going to have it there. We're going to have the same size building, however. And what we're going to do, we're going to have this as a cleaning cupboard and also as a laundry. So the laundry will be, that'll be a cleaning cupboard up here, and that'll be the laundry there. Now, actually, it's best to have it side on because of the way the laundry machines go, but it's just not possible. This will be our new hang on, I need to change this over here. This is going to be our new infirmary. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the previous one, but it means that the morgue slabs are closer to the exit, which is, you know, makes a bit of sense. This area here, someone, well, several people commented basically saying we should put the chief here. We should put the chief here so he can oversee stuff coming in and out. I actually like that idea a lot, so that's where I got the chief's going to be, which means we'll have a spare office over here. I don't mind that. That's okay. We can live with that, can't we? Also, we are changing. Oh, how many is this? This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 6, 12, 18. Technically, we need 2 more desks in here for this to be the most efficient it can be, because apparently you can have 20 people in the school at one time. So maybe if we do it like that. No, I don't like it like that. I just like it. That's 18. That's enough, right? 18 is enough. We could make it a bit bigger by coming down like that, but I really like the design of that. So that's how we're sticking. That's what we're sticking with. As I said, this was going to be like cleaning cupboard and stuff, but that's going to be our new infirmary. I won't plan it off, you know, fully yet. In fact, there's no point. I will, however, do that, and then I don't know. We'll say exit there. We can have maybe, actually no, if we have exit, doesn't matter where I'm going to put the exit, something like, I don't know, anyway. That's going to be our new infirmary and we'll plan that off later. Now this over here, as I said, is going to be our new laundry. And then obviously the laundry will then we'll be able to feed this. It's a little bit closer. This will be a cleaning cupboard. This will just be an building for something. I don't know what it's going to be. Just be a building. Over here, we're going to change the kitchen just a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, just in case we need to. So we're going to do that. Obviously we can expand over there as well. We're going to put some bins down here as well. There was one of them comments was just like, actually that's quite genius. Basically put bins like that. I thought, yeah. Why not? Why not? It follows the same sort of... It sort of follows on from the theme that we got going there. What we haven't got, however, or what I have done is made this area around here a bit too small. Because as you can see, it's like a sort of back alley type thing. Which, actually, now the thing of it is what I wanted to do in the first place. I like that idea of it being like a bit like a back alley. In fact, this is probably... We probably don't need that either. So let me... Or do we? No, I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that because the whole point is that this is like a, not a storefront, that's the wrong term, but this is like the main street, okay? So even though you can get down here, you don't really necessarily, you know, have easy access to it. Let me just delete that bit there, and we can probably expand this if we need to. Although, just for sake of it making it look alright, I'm going to do that with that building. Don't know why that building's there. We could probably get rid of it, but it means that we've got a spare building to do something in, you know what I mean? Obviously we're going to increase the paths, put them around here. Also the plan was to eventually, well, someone mentioned putting like having this is the forest because this is going to be forestry, but having it as lots of paths and stuff around. Good idea, but technically won't really work very well because sometimes the paths will stop the trees getting placed, so we can't always do that. Let me just close the intake because that's something that I don't want to. I don't want them turning up straight away. That'd be terrible. Right, so let me just check, make sure that we have this all the way around. Yeah, it looks like we do. Right, the last change I want to make is in here. Now, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but you can basically see I've mirrored, I've copied these down. But instead what we should do is mirror this. So we'll just cancel all that, and then we'll mirror it. So it'll basically be object and object for the doors like that. And then we'll have the wall going down and then in like so. Like that, and then like so. So it's basically condos, as someone pointed out, which is that's much better. It looks better It just looks better, which is why we're going to do it. So it'll be like that, and then like, hang on, like that, won't it? Yeah, like that, and then, yeah, like that. We'll put these in. We'll just cancel that off and do that. There we go. I think that's about right. We'll just continue on with this. Cancel that bit off there. 2 down, 2 down. Put the doors in. Put that in there. And we'll put the doors there and there and there. Technically, as people point out, we do need doors there because this will be a shower, right? And that'll be where the toilet is. Now, the problem with it is that the toilet has to be... sorry, the cell, to be a valid cell, has to be sectioned off, right? It has to be sectioned off in its own piece. It can't be open, which if we made this bit here cell, they might not use the shower. If we made it shower, it means that the cell is then not one big part, so we're going to have to be careful on that one. But anyway, that's the new design. I like that much better there. It's quite good. I know there was a couple of comments saying we should make like a couple of these sort of ghettos, you know, like really rough ones or something, but I don't know. I don't like that idea. I think we're just going to stick with what we've got there. Right, so we'll cancel that bit there. Like I say, I don't know what that building's going to be. It could be anything. In fact, we don't really need a building there now that I think of it doing. We could just cancel it and just cancel that as well and just have the pathway running right across like that. And just having this as like a bit of a back alley type thing. We could expand this if we need to, but there's no real point. I'm going to lie. I'm lying. I'm going to expand that one to there. Like I say, we could expand this as well, but is there really any point? I mean, what else can we have in there if we expand that? I mean, that'll just be an extra room for the police station. I don't know. Maybe another staff room there. 2 staff rooms or something. Might be an idea. One at either side. We'll see. We'll see. And this is going to be the kennel, obviously. So I'll just do that, just to represent that I'm going to put a kennel there, but it's not going to be a building, so we'll just do like that. Yeah, there you go. Just like, at least there's going to be some walls there. There you go. That's rough. Job done. And this is going to be the workshop. Yeah, that was going to be the workshop, and this was going to be something or other. Can't remember what it was now. Something very, very important that I'll probably remember when I look at this. Don't know. What was that going to be? Kitchen, canteen, yard, storage, deliveries, garbage, execution, workshop, security, office, infirmary, mall, common room. No, because that's common room. That massive common room there. I have no idea. I can't remember. I can't. Don't know what that was going to be. That one there. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right. I think we will get building. So we will unpause it, and then I will go to objects. No, let's start by putting the wall all the way around. A perimeter wall. Now, I said originally I'm not going to put a perimeter wall around. I'm doing the exact opposite. I am going to use a perimeter wall for the entire thing. I do have 348,385 generic credits, so I have enough to build this entire thing. Okay, the perimeter wall all the way around. And I'm doing it because I think it would be just... It's supposed to be a gated community, so it is going to be fully gated, this thing. You know, this is the biggest... biggest wall you're going to see. Right, so we'll basically do it up to there and up to there, and we'll leave the rest. And then what we'll do is we'll whack it up to max speed. There we go, and we'll let these workmen carry on. Now, I could, if I want to, buy some more, you know, hire some more workmen and such, but I'm going to leave it for now. I'll wait until I've done this. We've got all the time in the world, really, for them to come and place all this. So we're going to place we're going to put all this stuff in. Then obviously once we've got this put in, which is our like administration area, we'll have bureaucracy, and then we'll be able to get our accountant and things like that and go from there, really. But yeah, the theme of this thing is, I don't know what the theme is. The theme of the last one was like education. The one before that was like, you know, keeping them in check. The theme of this one is just, I don't know. We don't really need a theme, do we, to be fair? It's just like a town, isn't it? It's just a town, so we can do without a theme. Right. I don't know what I'm going to use for the thing in the middle, for this road in the middle. I don't know. But this is definitely the weirdest thing I've ever made in terms of prison architect. Definitely the strangest and least... It's probably the most against type. It's the most that, like, I've never seen one. I've seen several like this, but I've never seen one that sort of. I've never made one like this personally, but I've also never made one that's really against the theme of the game as much as this. I think Pod Prison was the closest we ever got to that. This is more like, say, like a town, and if it works we might even keep going that way just to mix it up a bit for the next one, but we'll see. Now that I think of it, we should probably do some work to this over here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, primarily because I can, right? There's no reason why I just can't make it a little bit bigger to fit things in, so we'll just go to objects again. I don't even think we'll need two of these, two generators. I really don't think we will, but I'm just going to put them in because I can. I'm actually going to change that as well. I want a breaker. I want a breaker there and a breaker there, like that. And then I want the water pump to be. Where do I want the water pump to be? See, I'm trying to think where the cables. That'll run down and then out, and then this one can run down across, and then down through a breaker there. I think, yeah, and then we can put, actually, you know what, I'm doing it wrong, put that back in, there we go, that's our water pump, with entrances like that, yep, and we'll run a cable down and in that way. Actually, technically, I like the idea of having them right in the centre, so we'll have one there, and one there, like that, then we'll have like a little office thing there, something like that, there we go. Right, so it looks like they are getting on okay here. As you can see, we're getting a lot of money every time. That's because we can see we have a daily cash flow of 840. The way cash flow works now in Alpha 19 is that it gives you the money over time. I did explain the Alpha 19 changes in the previous, not the previous episode, the one before that, the last of the Alpha 18 prison. But I quickly touched on them last episode, but I'll run them again for this one. Basically, the entire way, the entire money system of the game has been changing around a bit, so you now get your money throughout the day. When you sell stuff, you have to put it on the exports here, which is why we have exports. Anything we make in the workshop will be transported over there. So yeah, it's changed it around quite a bit. There's a lot of trees in places like there. We should probably get rid of them at some point. But yeah, we'll leave it. I like the idea of having trees around. In fact, what I might do is plant trees like in different places around the prison. I don't know whether they call this prison or a town. I'm sort of I'm in two minds about that. It is technically still a prison. Right, it looks like they have done most of what I've ordered. Obviously, that isn't going to exist anymore. I'm planning to get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. That is in. That is in, so what I need to do now is put, actually we need to finish the final one over here. However, we have a problem, because if people start, yeah, if they're trying to build it from the other side, it's going to pretty much break. They're basically going to get stuck, because normally you can always walk around the prison, but because we've got these lakes at the edge, we won't be able to walk, they won't be able to walk around and then out. So hopefully they're not on the opposite side, and if they are, they will be getting fired. Just saying, lads. Just saying. Yeah. So, you know, sort yourself out. Apparently this is the darkest it can ever be. I can hardly see anything. There we go. And we've got this last bit to do, and these are now all stuck. Basically, these guys are new stuck. Then we got foundation and planning, and then we're going to basically plan off this entire... Oh, hang on. Well, remember, it's only that little bit there that we need to plan off. And technically, that bit there as well. I should have actually done a little bit... Should demolish them walls there, because that's supposed to be a building. These are obviously going to just be constantly glitching out, so I'm going to just sack them, because they just can't do anything. There's nothing they can do. I really... Workmen should get like a little rubber dinghy to go like across the bay and such. Right, let me hire 3 more workmen. There we go. And that requires an entrance, in which we'll put a staff door there, and then we'll go over to here at the foundations building. We'll shove that building in there, and then we'll start doing this one here. So we'll put that building there, and that building next to it, like so. Obviously, they're going to demolish the trees as well. And we need a staff door in there. Staff door in there. Staff door in there. Staff door in there. Staff door in... Well, there's a tree in the way. Staff door in there. We also need staff door there and there. Alright. And also, we'll go back to our planning here. Pathways. We'll put a pathway in up to there as well. That's going to be the head honcho security office. And now we're going to go to... where do we want to go to? I'm going to wait until that's built, which it is now. And it looks like they're knocking some logs down. and they will be taking it to storage, which I'm going to do now actually. Let's build storage, we'll put that in, and we'll put an entrance to storage in, I believe, put it there, and we'll put it straight across from it. We'll put it there, I think. Something like that, there we go. Right, and then we'll go back to planning, back to walls, not walls rather, pathways, pathway into there, pathway into, do I put it there? Or there, surely, and then there. There we go, and then that building should be complete now. Here we go. Cha-ching! All done. Cancel them off. Then we'll go to our rooms, and then to our storage. Designate all storage. Job done. There we go. And then they can move everything into there as they wish. Right, let's do the most important thing. Let's go to materials, and we will go to road. Looks like we have got a road texture. I didn't think we had a road texture. And we'll put a road all the way down here to the end, to there. Okay. And then, what is it? Is it just paving slabs? It is just paving slabs, yeah. It's concrete tiles, rather. Concrete tiles. All the way down. Oh, actually, we'll put it to there. And there. And then there. All the way to the end. I'm not worried about running out of money on this one. I do have enough money to do it. The reason why I saw the prison is because I wanted to get all this done as one. This is going to take them quite a while, as you can see. To put this road in. But that's okay. We can handle that. Let me take a sip of beverage while they're doing it. Today's beverage is lemon tea. Right, so what we need to do, we need to check this road actually, is it? No, it isn't. It doesn't put lines in. I thought it would. It might dynamically put the lines in the right places, but no, it's not doing that. That's understandable, I guess, though. We do, however, need to put the road in a little bit more. Hang on, road, and put the road in there. As long as it joins up, I'm happy with that. Okay, look at that. That's going in nicely. This is gonna. I hope this looks good. I hope this works, and I hope it looks good because, you know, I think it deserves to. To be honest with you. Right. I want to get a couple of other things up. I should have really got these up first, but we'll go for it now. Put these there. We'll put these rooms in. Put a staff door in there. We'll put a staff door in there. This is going to be the warden's office, and we're going to hire the warden, and we're going to hire an accountant to get that sorted. Look at that. Oh, that looks pretty good, right? Then we've got planning, and then to pathways, because for some reason pathways don't cancel off once you've built them. We'll go at the end here because that's all planned. There we go. We should probably get rid of these trees and all. We should also dismantle these trees. And I'm hoping that it doesn't glitch the road out when it does it, because that would be really dodgy. I'm hoping it doesn't demolish the road once we get rid of it, because it often does. But we'll see. We'll see. There we go. I should have taken the trees off, to be honest with you. I did turn them on. I did put forests on when I started, but I thought, why not? It sort of fits the scheme, so we'll go with it. Oh, look at that. That does look like a road. Yeah, well, it should do. It's pretty much copied from that. So, you know, it should look like a road. Right, let me just go to objects and to road gate. Put a road gate in both places there. And then we need to put in road gates in here as well. Like so. And then we need to put brick walls in between here. And up to there, and then down to there. I could use normal. Sorry, I could use perimeter walls, but no, I think we'll stick with what we've got there. Right. Okay. Good. Fantastic. And what we need to do now is make sure that I can't see anything. Yeah, it looks like where the tree stump has been, we're not actually putting the road there. So we'll have to redo bits of the road as we go on, but that's okay. I can handle that. Alright, so oh yeah, and one thing as well, people commented about this thing, saying we should put windows in this thing, in these little rooms. Technically it's possible. In actual fact, it's going to be a bit difficult because the only place we can put them is inside, which we wouldn't have windows facing indoors really, and on the outside, which happens to be on where the toilet is and where the shower is. So I'll put one where the toilet is, And I think we'll leave it as that. We won't really put any more in other than that. Right, so this all done. Let me just dismantle all these trees here. I wish there was a quicker way of doing it. In fact, you can go to dismantle object and do that. There we go. Done. There's all them trees done. Dismantle all these trees as well. Good. And these ones here. There we go. And basically any tree that's around the entire place now we're going to dismantle. In fact, I can't see anything, which is the worst thing. Right, so this is one of our rooms, so I'm going to go to our office and we'll put an office in here, and then we'll obviously go to office desk and put an office desk in the side there, several filing cabinets, and we'll put a chair in there, and we'll put a couple of chairs there as well. Okay, I think that looks about right. Okay, so that's that done. Do we want a TV for them? No, we don't want that. And that is going to be the warden's office. There we go, so that's the warden's office. Fantastic. Looks like they're taking all that wood away. Alright, that's pretty good. Take all that wood away that I had. Right. So it looks like we're having these put in as well for the exports and such. Yeah, they're putting all the wood on the exports. Good. And getting rid of most of these trees here. Yeah, look, we've got the stumps there where they've left bits out. But that's okay, I can redo that road. But that does look quite good. That does look quite good. While I'm here, we'll go to objects and then to sell object. Sorry, dismantle rather. And we'll dismantle all of these trees. Now that it's light and I can actually see everything, I'm basically going to tell them to dismantle all of the trees here. The good thing is that we are actually going to get money for doing this. So, you know, that's okay. Every cloud and all that. So, we'll just rip up all these trees here, because obviously we're going to eventually build on this, and might as well do it now. And these trees, obviously, we're going to get money for pulling them up and using them. There we go. I think that's pretty much the last down there. We'll do the ones up here. Basically, if it's in the way of something, we'll knock it down. Otherwise, we can just leave it. And I think that's about right. So, there's a warden's office, and that warden's office should be completely done now, which it is. Let's go to foundations and then building, and then we'll put the power distribution center up. And we'll put a staff entrance, staff door rather, there, yeah, there we go. And then we'll start getting power to this thing. So, it looks like, did I put a wall in here? Did I order walls, or are they too busy doing other things? Yeah, I did order the walls, they're just taking ages doing it. Right, we'll go to objects and then to staff door. We'll put staff doors basically between everywhere. Obviously, they're not very secure, but it would be wrong of us to put like a massive staff thing in here, like, you know, to put like massive solitary doors or something on it, or things like that. It would be wrong. It's just against the theme of the game, really, so it wouldn't really work. We will, however, put a large window there, so you can see here. You would have large windows in these. There we go. So you can see all about, basically. And we'll put one there, and we'll put one there. So you can see everything that's happening. Right, let me go to bureaucracy. And we're going to research finance, maintenance, security. The lot. The lot. Just research the lot. Right, we're done. There's that researched, and they'll start doing that. 274,311 generic credits remaining, which is alright. You know, not bad. Enough to build really what I need to build. So that's good. Obviously, oh god, they've already done that. They're doing quite well. Go back to materials here. Brick wall. Put all the brick walls in here. There we go. Put all these in, and then eventually we'll put our other things in. So we'll put. We'll do the rooms. We'll do the. Yeah, we'll put the staff doors in first. Oh, that's the wrong place. There, and there. We'll also, while we're here, put in a little chair. And actually, we'll put a, we'll put a chair in, and we'll put a desk in as well. That's a bookshelf. Put a desk in there, just like as an overseer. It's basically that's the, he's like the overseer of this place. Good, and then we will overseer. That's a strong term, isn't he? He's the overseer of electricity and power. Let's put in a power station there, and we'll put in capacitors down the bottom here. To be honest, we'll just run capacitors like that, and we'll put a water pump in like that. And then we will connect the. We'll put two power switches in like that, and then we can use them to power up and power the thing down if we need to. We don't really need them. It's just for effect. It just looks good. That's honestly, and I'm just going to admit it now. It just looks good. It's the only reason why I'm doing it, really. There's the exports going off. Going to sell them nicely. Looks like the warden is happily researching things while in the dark. That's good. Looks like most of the stumps have gone here. Looks like it. Yep. Looks like most of the stumps have gone. So I will go back to materials and put our road in from there. Just make sure that all this is done. All the way up to there. There we go. Then we'll go back to concrete tiles and obviously put the concrete tiles in. The bits that are missed out. So basically that. There we go. Then we're going to put the concrete tiles in here. Might as well put them in here, like so, all the way along, down, just down the entire thing, really, like that. Okay. Then we'll run it up here, like that. Cross down, do the full thing. Right, while we're placing, you know, all the concrete, might as well, right? Okay, so. We are researching security now, so the next thing I'm going to do... Oh, we need an accountant, so the accountant can go... let's go to rooms and to our office. Designate that as office. Obviously, we're going to put in a office desk. I think we'll spin it that way. Put a filing cabinet there, which we already have one in stock because I did order too many when I made this warden's office. And we'll put that there on that side, and that'll be the office for our accountant, which we can now hire. So we'll go like that, and then we will be able to go to staff and hire 1, 2, 3, 4 workmen. There we go. Foreman can go there because that'll be our next thing to do. And actually, it would be nice to have the foreman over here with this thing, wouldn't it? Really? No, I like the idea of the administration centre of this place being over in one corner. Right, so we'll go to office and go there. Or do I? No, I don't know. I do like the idea of him being over here. Like with the foreman being around here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change things around. I'm going to go to building. Put that there. In fact, it makes sense the security guy being in here as well, over here. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe if I replan this, we'll go to walls. Put a wall like that, cancel that. Make that a bigger office for him. So that's actually a 5x5, so we don't really need it that big. We'll have it 5x4 maybe, something like that. Then we could have, like, I don't know. That is the security, that security. I don't know, I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that, yeah. And then we'll put the people in places where we know they're going to be, and be, you know, be sort of used and such. So we'll have these two as just generic security officers. We'll have the accountant and the warden, they're good where they are. These rooms, I don't know what we're going to do with, or that one there. We'll see, we might change things around. But I'm going to put the... First I need to place this thing. We will put an entrance, a couple of entrances in this thing. Probably... where's the best place to put them? We'll use normal doors, actually. I don't want to use jail doors. No, we'll use normal doors. Door there. Door there. Okay. I'll put a door back there as well. Okay. What about there? Yeah, good. Yeah, I think I'm going to place it so that the things that we have, the people that we use are associated with different buildings. So things like the psychologist is, you know, health. So we're going to put them... We'll put them in the infirmary, which will be here. So technically we could have them just opposite. That would work. However, things like the security is going to go over there. The foreman will go in here. So that sort of thing. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for that style. As I said, I don't know what these are going to do. We'll have to redesign them. But that's okay. We can handle that, can't we? Right, that foreman's just sitting around doing not much. I can open bureaucracy and start researching things like extra grants. Don't need bank loan. Tax relief would be good. Tax relief would be good. We'll start researching that. It's 10 grand though. I've got a fair amount of money. Enough, right? Enough to do what we need to do. Right. Let me just go to our utilities. Electrical cable. We're going to run electrical cable down. Well, we'll run it across and then down, like cross and down. Then we'll connect it up like this. Like so, right? And we'll run the cable probably across and then down, like so. I like it being. I like the idea of it being under the streets. like under the pit, the pathways and such. So we're going to run it like that, I think. Yeah, we'll run it like that. We'll run it underneath all of these, under the pathways and such. This one here, technically, I think we're going to have that powering the town. This one will be for workshop only. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that makes sense. Makes sense. Right, so we've got a lot of research, and looks like we've got far too many... looks like I've planned far too many things off in one go, actually, but, you know, we can handle that. How many workmen do we have? I think it was 12. It is. Let's make that into 14. Why not? Not bad. Right then, I think I will leave it there. So, there we are. Not too bad for the first bit of construction. We've got a wall all the way around. We've got this thing in the centre, this big road, which looks quite good. One thing I want to do is... Oh, I haven't got a yard. That's one thing I haven't got. I didn't really think of that, because that was originally a yard. So we haven't got a yard. So I'll probably make this bit over here a yard. In fact, what I might do, I will probably... Just got a yard for a second. Yes. The yard is the great checker for whether something is inside enclosed. Not that yard is enclosed. It means that the wall is working correctly, or it's in the right place. There's no gaps, etc. So next episode we'll continue on, and yeah, that's what we'll do. There's no and really. We're just going to continue on. Yup. So, as always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. I fluffed the lines at the end there, didn't I?